Well, the friendly skies might be anything but for people with disabilities who've had their wheelchairs damaged or destroyed while traveling. Our national investigative team heard about a couple of these cases and asked the federal government for data on how often this happens.
I want to be a voice and I want to help others because of what happened to me.
Lanny Hill's life forever changed in July of 2020 when a work accident left him paralyzed from the waist down.
I was thinking, oh, I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. I'm just going to bounce back.
But he adapted. That December, Hill flew for the first time ever from Florida to California, an experience that will likely be his last.
I was kind of really upset and disgusted. It wasn't a very good start.
From the airport to getting onto the airplane, Hill said he received no wheelchair assistance or help from flight attendants.
And there was a few times through this whole trip that my feelings really got crushed.
To make matters worse, his custom-made wheelchair couldn't fit on board and was stored with the luggage. Hill captured these photos showing his wheelchair with dents, bent wheels, and a missing brake.
Like I'm sitting there watching this and it's just tearing my heart apart.
He ended up replacing it. Damage, like what Hill experienced, can be more than an inconvenience. It can be devastating. Investigate TV found nearly 200 Twitter complaints from people with disabilities across the country, sharing horrible experiences of broken and lost wheelchairs while flying with different airlines. Some left struggling or even stranded at airports. But that's a small amount of the overall reported complaints. We examined more than 130,000 records of disability-related air travel complaints on U.S. flights, reported to the Department of Transportation from the past 4 years. The data shows a steady climb yearly from 2015 to 2018, reaching nearly 31,000 complaints. According to the DOT complaints, since 2018, some of the major airlines have lost or damaged more than 15,000 wheelchairs and scooters.
Bottom line, wheelchairs and other medical devices are parts of our body. My wheelchair are my legs. It's not, a piece of luggage. If you break my wheelchair, you literally have broken my legs because I can't get around without it.
Senator Tammy Duckworth, a combat veteran and double amputee, fought to get a bill passed requiring the Department of Transportation to report monthly wheelchair and scooter damages on airlines. Is reporting this problem enough?
Now we're starting to have the data. So I think they should certainly report additional information on what those complaints are, but it should also just go back to you need to do the work to train your people.
Our data analysis reveals the bulk of disability-related complaints over 4 years are against the country's 4 largest airlines. American topped the list with more than 25,000 complaints, followed by Delta, then United, and Southwest Airlines. Investigate TV contacted the 4 major airlines. A Delta spokesperson responded in this email saying, "We understand the frustrations that come when we fall short and apologize to these customers for their experience. We are proactively working to continuously improve the travel experience for our customers with disabilities."
Many times they don't have the best training. Communication can be difficult. And these individuals are putting themselves in danger because they don't know how to properly lift people. They're putting the person in danger.
Heather Ainsley is the Associate Executive Director of Government Relations of Paralyzed Veterans of America. She's seen wheelchairs misused, mishandled, lost, and damaged. How can airlines prevent these situations from happening?
So we need to ensure that staff are properly trained, properly paid, and given incentives to remain in their employment. Not everyone with a disability can transfer into a passenger seat. Some people need the support that their wheelchair provides them, and without it, they simply don't have the option to travel.
When asked about working with travelers with disabilities, the trade group Airlines for America, which represents the airline industry, told Investigate TV, all U.S. carriers provide initial and recurrent training on accommodating passengers with disabilities for employees and contractors who work with the traveling public, which includes boarding and deplaning assistance. For Lanny Hill, flying taught him a hard lesson. He hopes airlines will learn a valuable one, too.
I think all airlines should go through a training. And I mean, to be honest with you, baggage claim people needs to learn how to properly handle equipment. I am not the only person that this has happened to.
Now, the DOT did issue a $2 million fine against one of the airlines in 2016 for violating the department's rule prohibiting lengthy tarmac delays and reporting a significant number of disability complaints over wheelchair assistance and scooters. For Investigate TV, I'm Sandra Jones.